What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. Today, I got a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Kelsey Evans.
All right, Kelsey. We're about to do a more fun, traditional video, but we're still going to talk about this video because this is like the traditional of how, you know, women are supposed to be. That's why I put this in quotation marks. So we're going to watch this video and then we're going to have a discussion about it. All right, you ready?
I guess so.
She said, I guess so.
I'm starting Bay's nightly routine. He only likes 2.5 pieces of ice in his water, so here I am cutting one of the pieces of ice so that it's the perfect temp to him. I have to make sure it's perfect and to his liking. Next, I have to go in the other room and call his gamer friends to make sure that they're ready to game when he is.
Hello?
Hey Alex, it's Amelia. Chad's gonna be ready soon.
Alright, for sure, bet.
Taking my slippers off before entering the bathroom was very important for him. I then turn on the shower and make sure it's at the perfect temperature for him. Not too hot, not too cold, but right in the middle. To keep his pearly whites, I wet the toothbrush and put 2 little droplets exactly where he wants them on his toothbrush and set it down. Lastly, I get Saint, his puppy, ready to be his emotional support during gaming. He made it really easy this time.
Okay. Now, I obviously, this video is a comedy, probably for TikTok or Instagram or some shit. But what degree that you think a woman should be in a submissive, supporting role in a man's life versus a like partner doing her own thing type of thing?
Well, I definitely think that a woman, like a relationship that's beyond, like, it should be a partnership. Like she says, and if this was a real situation, which I pray to God that it isn't, she is his maid, and that sucks. That's not a way to live. Like, I think, you know, especially if you've been in I have had a long-term relationship. You start to want to do certain things. You kind of fall into your roles.
Yeah, that's what
it fluctuates. And then you're even willing to do things that you normally wouldn't do. But this is fucking ridiculous. So,
we're not even talking about this specifically. We're talking about in general of the traditional way.
I think you have to find out what those roles are between the two of you.
Okay.
So I've been, I can say, like, my ex, like, we were in a long relationship and he really enjoyed cleaning. So I let him.
So you didn't have to clean as much.
So I didn't have to clean as much. And it didn't mean I never cleaned or anything like that. But it was just something he liked to do and he was good at. So I let him do that. And, you know, I've never been much of a cook, but he really wasn't. So I kind of started to... I did more of the cooking. Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
And my mom definitely was the prime example. Like, my dad, she was a stay-at-home mom after my youngest sister. She cooked different meals every night, like really great different types of meals just to make sure that we weren't like getting sick of leftovers, all sorts of stuff. And I definitely appreciate it now as like a grown-up, and I'm like, all right, I gotta put together the same thing that I've been doing 6 times a week. I guess I should learn something new. But yeah, so I think...
So you feel like now it's more like a partnership of like 50-50, what, financially wise or like the household wise, or what do you mean when you say 50-50?
I guess I mean like everyone works off their strengths in the sense that like if you are making more money, you probably should contribute more to the bills.
Gotcha.
If you are, you know, I think the cleaning probably should be more of a shared responsibility, and it was between us. Yeah. Laundry, that kind of thing. Then if you have a dog or children, that kind of thing, you should kind of share those. Like, they're both your kids, including puppies. So someone takes them out in the morning, someone goes on a walk with them in the afternoon.
Gotcha. So it's not. So you're saying basically that you just feel what roles is best for you, and not necessarily what is tradition.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay. Got you.
Tradition.
Now, I'm gonna hit you with a side question. This might be a little deep.
Okay.
Do you feel like, obviously in this video it was a white woman doing this? Do you feel like race? Are you black, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So do you feel like black women are less likely to be in a supporting, submissive role like this versus other people that you might have friends with, like a, you know, white, Caucasian, Hispanic, etc.?
I don't think it's exactly I won't say I don't think. I have plenty of white friends that I don't think would be on their hands and knees for some man.
Oh, no, I got you. Yeah.
But at the same time, I do think sometimes it can appear, especially on the internet, that white women are a little bit more, okay, I'll just do it, you know. And I'm not going to speak for their entire race.
No, I got you, yeah.
But I'm not doing that bullshit. Like, I'm not.
I got you.
And I know there are many black women that are like, fuck that. I'm not fucking doing that. And that's like, and you would know not to even ask me to do that shit. So it wouldn't even come up. Yeah, so it wouldn't even come up. I think a white woman is more likely to do this, but do I think white women in general?
What is the craziest thing a guy has tried to put you in a position for? Because obviously these crazy things of fucking putting ice and cutting ice in half, these are like extreme examples. What is like a realistic example that a guy might have tried to put you in that you was just like, I'm not doing that, or I want you to do that more so than me?
I don't know. You really put me. I don't know. I don't know that I have anything where I was like, oh, I'm trying to really think because.
Yeah. Go ahead, take your time.
I mean, men have the audacity. One thing.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask because I just want to know like
the
the push and pull of creating that thing that you know that. What would I call that? A working relationship of filling the gaps that the other person might be lacking in. So for instance, I'm gonna just put it for instance, if you're a guy who makes a ton of money and you get a girl who makes basically none, obviously she's not gonna be contributing money. She's probably gonna be contributing time of doing certain things.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, what are certain things that you was, you know, asked to contribute, but you was just like, no? If any.
I really don't think that there was anything that was like that crazy.
Okay.
Oh, well, you can say that this is big or not, but he's gonna kill me for this. When I was with my ex, I helped him a lot with school, like a lot, but it was mostly because we all struggle, so like it started with just like me helping, but then over time it kind of seemed like he expected me to help him, and that really bothered me.
That's a great conversation.
But
too.
I didn't stop it then. And then over time, like there were times where I had to
put in help.
Put
some boundaries.
Yes, with like things that like I'm not gonna do all of your work for you, or you can't get mad at me because I don't, because I just worked all day and I don't want to help you with yours.
Got you.
Like no.
Okay. Do you see that happening a lot, where you might do something in the kindness of your heart, but then they expect it after you've done a certain amount of times?
Yeah,
I see that a lot.
Yeah,
I'm just be straight up.
Yeah. And I can't say I'm not guilty of the same thing. Like
Gotcha.
It's like, oh, well, you'll do my laundry, okay? Can you just do it today? Can you do it again?
Yeah.
Next week? Why don't you just do them at the same time? You know? So I think that's just human nature. We're like, oh, we get excited about something that's something nice someone did for us, and then I think the difference is just not getting upset when you don't get that, right? Like
exactly.
It's not at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's still not their responsibility.
100%.
You can come to an agreement now if there's like some sort of agreement between you that I help you with homework, you help me with this. Like,
so obviously I need equivalent exchange.
Yeah, absolutely. But I just think that there's always about like there's a balance.
Okay, so overall, you're definitely not doing none of this shit in the video.
No.
You don't probably know anyone who is doing any of this shit.
And the thing is, it's like, hey babe, can you get the shower ready for me? Sure.
Oh, okay.
I can do that. Like it's one-offs, but I'm not like, when he gets home, I have to make sure his water is perfect.
Yeah, obviously that was
And let me call his and like I can call. Hey,
that's like an assistant too.
Yeah, like I'm not your fucking assistant. Like no.
Okay.
I'm not on payroll.
All right, and where can they find you?
Instagram at Keep Up with Kels.
All right, it's your boy Don Jaye. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, share it, comment. Links are all in the description below. If you want to follow her, it will be in the link description below. I'm out. Peace.